Company. Welcome back. This is Priest.
It's your boy H.
And you know it's Truck.
And this is Three's Company.
Ain't chasing a bitch, I'm chasing a dream. Oh damn, look what a nigga that made of the team. I know I done jealous, I be on the type of stuff they never seen. Whole never level, I shit on the niggas and ain't even mean. Young nigga blowing all money, spinning big bags. Hitting up on clothes, I don't even got a plan. Grinding, I get stacking, I spin it, you know the routine. Popping the tags, getting the bags, you know the routine.
Michael Murray put a hole in my jeans. I ain't playing in the whole nother league. Go to Philly, then I go to Raiders, then I get a I meet a bitch and then I get a zip and then I take a dip into her reminisce. I feel like Carson Wentz. I got the wisdom if a nigga sit the bitch. I got a funny feeling that you niggas folding. Boy, still the coldest. This the moment I come there. Yo.
Hey.
No monkey business. Can't hate to never know. Shout out to women in Cape Town. Africa's always a great time.
Lauren.
Donald said all of us doing us. I said dummy go to Lagos. All you niggas like to play tough. You really hate.
I like anything Rick Ross doing. I'm with it.
I really can't stop
almost
saying
anything anyway.
Shout out that nigga Ross. He's at the concert and the hip hop awards.
They do that dance with them guys.
yeah.
He had the polo on.
No, he had a white tee on.
A lot of people went, yo.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there. He said, I ain't got a poster. We back, though. Episode 39, the gang's all here. We a day late, but never a dollar short. How y'all feeling today, man?
I'm good. I took my youngin' to, what's that joint, the Fashion District, Candytopia.
Did you tell her it was the gala? Or you supposed to tell her, you know this the gala?
I said, look, this ain't look like this when I was young. It's nothing but kids down there, though. I had to go. I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like, it's all lit up, though. It's crazy down there. Like, it's all big. Like, it's lit up. It's nice, though. Candytopia real cool.
Yeah, I heard it's gonna be crazy down there. It's gonna open up a little arcade
but I ain't see as much as the movie theater. Like I kind of
I don't think it's open yet.
Oh, okay. When I start seeing the subway and stuff, I was like, all right, let me go back. The food court's shitty. Like it was shitty. Tiffany's. I don't know why Tiffany's even still down here.
Tiffany's been down here forever with them.
Yeah.
Them chocolate chip pizzas.
Like, I was like, man, fuck that shit.
Them big ass cookies, the big ass
shortcake. Like, man.
Yeah, shortcake do one thing. Yeah. I gotta go down there. I ain't been down there.
Man, it ain't no stores down there. Like,
not yet.
No, they got a winery down there. I would have checked that out if I wasn't with my kid. But
go down there. Go ahead.
Like, there's some winery down there. They don't got like really good stores.
Go down there and cop a double face fitted, you know what I mean? For old times sake.
I wonder if they still got the niggas that sell oils down there.
Nah, I ain't see that. They probably ain't migrate yet.
Ain't no dope fiends down there.
I ain't see shit.
Them 9 motherfuckers be in the food court heavy.
Yo, it's crazy because that shit look like a little piece of New York. Like they run into.
But that's the
goal.
They got
the big screens up like New York.
They putting them all up in Dale Market Street on the screen.
It's crazy. I was like, oh shit. Like that looks decent. But the inside of Dollar, I'm like, they gonna have to change some stores out. Because you ain't gonna get no real traffic. Unless you want a certain type of traffic.
They probably don't want that much traffic. How you feeling, H? You alright?
I'm alright, man. I'm a little sick.
Under the weather, dog. You live under the weather, nigga.
I don't know if it's a cold or it's my allergies. I don't know, but I'm getting through it. I mean, I'm better now. The last couple days, I was on some shit.
Yo, it should be a fucking test you could take, because I be on the same shit. Like, I go buy some regular medicine and that shit don't work. Like, all right, it must be my allergies, so I gotta go buy some fucking allergy medicine now. Yeah, you done spent $20 and shit.
I had fucking Tylenol, cold and flu. Took that for 3 days. And then I just bought some Claritin, so I think that's actually working. So I think it's my allergies.
Claritin working for you? Is your allergies?
Yeah, that's some shit working. Or that Mucinex shit, a couple other shit, yeah.
I heard somebody say take some Benadryl. I'm like, nigga, I ain't get stung by no bee or nothing. Like,
no,
that shit put you down. That help with your allergies.
Benadryl make you sleepy as shit. Claritin work. So.
Damn, I started yawning when you said Benadryl. That fucking Benny's will put you down.
Benny's.
How about you though, bro?
I'm good, bro. Start walking a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's the step.
I was supposed to start therapy this week, so that's my goal.
My man walked without the crush today.
Showing out.
I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
One day more closer to the club. You know what I mean?
Missing it.
I had some folks came from out of town. Shout out to my B-more niggas. H was like, who's them niggas you was with? Had them grills in his mouth. I'm like, man, you know them B-more killers don't play about me.
love Baltimore.
Nigga had
That's a
gold
quick little,
grill.
that's a nice little day trip. I love Baltimore.
I thought my man was who the motherfucker that got the gold grill?
Guys,
No,
That nigga from 3 6 Mafia, Country Black. Hey man, how y'all
Nigga
doing?
from Miami and shit.
Trick. No, he ain't look like no Trick.
no,
Trick swollen and shit.
that nigga sick. But he's sick, yo.
Alright, we
That
start
nigga
talking about
sick. He ain't
Trick.
got no neck.
Oh my God. That nigga smiled in the camera. I thought that was. I thought it was Trick.
Oh, you know that?
No net.
Nope.
My nigga with Trick tonight. What
Trub and Trick.
the right?
Oh man, well let's get started. We're gonna recap that. We went to the concert. Sis bought us the tickets for our birthday. The concert finally came up. People kept thinking I was like, yo, I didn't buy these tickets. I said these are birthday gift. They're like, why the fuck would you buy a concert ticket and you on crutches and shit? You be there looking dumb. But they looked out. They gave us a little section and all that.
I know. I seen you out there. I said, they gave my bro a section.
Granted, we
Like,
was standing up. We was standing up most of the time anyway.
Yeah, we was standing up.
It was a good show?
Yeah, it was a good
loud.
show.
I'm so happy.
I was surprised at the turnout. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
there was a lot of people that came out. Wasn't no drama, no violence.
That's what's up.
And it was like a Tuesday. It was a Tuesday,
It was a Tuesday joint, so it was real chill. I mean, then he actually got. I mean, I knew he had hits already.
Yeah, but you forget about
Yeah,
him.
you forget about him.
And he put up a good set, like the way he put it in together. Yeah.
Cause I went to a concert with Tiana Taylor and Jeremiah, and I was like, everybody once Tiana Taylor left, everybody started leaving. Like half the people left, and then Jeremiah started playing. So I was like, oh shit, I forgot he's made that. Oh shit, I forgot. Oh, this is his. Like so, and people start coming back in, and I was like, I forgot he made all these songs.
Yeah, Ross had some hits, man. Ross had us screaming and shit. That was only my second concert.
Oh, cool.
me
Like,
too.
that's cool then. Oh, okay,
Thank you too. We appreciate that.
Every time we go to a joint, we be like, yo, we should go more shit like that.
I love concerts.
No, I was running to people I know and shit. I'm like,
Oh, that's what's up.
Ran into my barber.
Man, I just bought concert tickets to see Anita Baker. That's like a dream come true for me.
Yeah.
Like, I always wanted to see her. I always wanted to see. Yeah, man. I grew up on her, so I never could catch a concert. And then she didn't do concerts for a long time, and I was chasing her since last year. She was in Vegas and stuff like that. And I finally seen a Philadelphia concert. I'm like, damn, like I gotta get this. So my dad brought me the ticket.
No, that's
What did she come to the Leah chorus or?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Nigga, we could be on the lawn. I don't care. Like that's a dream. I'm probably gonna fucking cry. Like I've been waiting to see her for years. I said the only thing I ever want to see is Anita Baker in concert. And
Ross set was good though. The way he put it together, he had a couple people came out and
what's them boys called?
Yeah, them niggas, Drew Boy and the other boy. Yeah.
He did the dance.
Yeah,
he was
that's
doing
it.
that.
So,
I heard. Who y'all go with? I seen the boy.
Trig was there, and we ran into a couple people because that's not too far from where we was at. So
yeah,
we ran into a couple people. Yeah,
Trig came out with us, rocked
Shout
out.
out to Trig. Happy belated.
You know what I would
Trig.
say? Only thing about that concert shit, like you need better like openers and shit. Like I don't know.
He had a bad open. I think because some people was like Young Chris was performing at the TLA with Wale. He was on tour with Wale, so he couldn't come in. I think State Property was on tour somewhere else too. So his opening was like Tiffy Bay. Like nobody want to hear no fucking Tiffy Bay.
The nigga that
knocked beans out.
Knocked beans out.
He started rapping,
I know Benny Seagulls. I don't know who TV.
But he started rapping after that shit, and he really can't rap.
TV Baby performed.
We was in there like, man, fuck that.
O'Malley came out. Yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So
it was like dry.
Like he took an intermission, and O'Malley came out and performed a song that like nobody knew but the motherfuckers from South Philly.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, but
other than that, it was like, and his set was he mixed in like some songs that they might not have been his song, but he was featured on it. So,
okay.
So you heard a couple of his hottest verses, like so. It was dope, and the venue was alright. It wasn't jam packed like I thought it was. It was a nice crowd of people there.
Right, and that's how I liked it too. Cause it was probably packed. We probably would have stayed all in the back.
Yeah, we just stayed in the little section area.
Yeah, that shit was. It was actually you could actually walk around,
move around.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, I like when they at the Fillmore, even though it's standing room only. Like Like I do like the Fillmore.
Yeah, and
I
then
used to always go
had,
there for the colors joint, the R&B joint. I gotta take y'all.
Yeah, we gotta go to that shit.
That shit popping.
You know my man, you like that R&B anyway. You gonna let that shit go.
I might be dancing by myself.
Like the whole night R&B, you gonna love it. It's nice.
Fuck a female tried to get the fuck out of here. It's my shit right
here.
Yeah. But no, I
ain't know that nigga was gay. Wait up. Tevin Campbell in it.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You know that?
No, I don't fucking know, but I never knew he was gay. Yeah, I never knew he was gay.
I didn't know that. I just found that out today.
They said, I was listening to the radio and they said his career would have been way better if he came out around this time of the you know what I mean, where it's like trendy. Yeah. Where he came out, they was bashing people for that, but when he came out, it hindered his career. They was like, he had a lot of hits.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Raphael Sadiq too?
I think.
No, I'm talking about my man Sadiq.
Right. Don't be making
Hola.
Don't be making
anniversary.
That's
you
my
say, shit. Just listen to the extended version.
No, that's too long.
Duh. All right. When we done here, I'm gonna play it for you.
It's 9 minutes.
And you gonna hear it. And he gonna say, "I'm in love with a man." And then he say, "Fuck them all." I'ma listen. I'ma let you.
That was 9 minutes.
And if you say something else, then I stand corrected. But I could have swore I know what I heard.
Oh,
so
man.
we gonna play that after it.
7 minutes and 30 seconds. He said.
I don't know. I love that song. Like, but I don't give a fuck who he loves.
After the high note, I'm done. I ain't listening.
But now, like, he got another song out called "Something Keeps Calling."
Yeah, that's my shit.
And he say my wife, so.
That's my shit. Then he got you know him and what's his name do classic music. Him and Ross, they do a lot of shit together, and it's really like Raphael Sadiq. He be on a couple Ross songs. Yeah, they do a couple collaborations.
That's another thing too, man. If y'all ain't got no hype man like Ross do,
who's
you ain't
hype
gonna
man?
Bull called
Slab. That nigga Slab.
If you got Snapchat, you gotta follow Ross and shit. His man Slab.
Slab reporting live.
He always posting videos of Ross and shit. I don't want to say that's his best friend, but yeah.
He was booked when he first got on, and he came home. And ever since he came home, Ross had him with him.
So you definitely need somebody like that. But I mean, he kept that shit jumping too, dancing, doing dumb shit and like that.
That's cool.
But I mean,
you think he signed them boys, the Drew, whatever?
I think they signed to Atlantic. I don't follow them, but they post shit on their page. They getting some couple dollars now. I think they signed to Atlantic. But you know, Ross, his Maybach label is under Atlantic now, so that could be possible because he the first one. That's decent though that Meek really gave him a shot like out the blue, and that all stemmed from Meek putting them on his page that day.
One video.
Yeah, he put that video on there. He was dancing and shit. And they was actually bidding on him for real. And ever since then, they was on.
We gotta make a video, yo.
I ain't no rapper. I used to be a dancer.
I started fucking dancing or something.
Yeah, but that shit was alright though. It was cool. I didn't like how it ended.
Yeah, Ross did not end the concert. He just walked the fuck out, and then he told the Drew boys come back out there.
They replayed their song again. He like, yo, where the young boys at? Yeah, I mean they already had gone.
He probably some pussy.
We ran into them when we was coming in. Like he was pulling up. Yeah, he was pulling up and coming into the what's the name? Yeah, he was pulling up and they was going into the venue and we was coming through the parking lot going through. I was like, damn, that's them niggas right there. Trig was like, all right, don't be dicky. Yeah, Trig was like, yo, chill all that dicky shit. I was like, damn, dog.
Dog, play it cool like you don't know niggas.
Yeah, but when we pulled up, they all hopped up. It was Rick, Gunplay,
Rick Ross,
the DJ. DJ Sneak.
The DJ
no, it's Gunplay.
Gunplay, no, that's not the one with the dreads, is it?
Yeah.
That is him.
The nigga on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, he do a good job rapping?
He got a song with him. He rap. Yeah. He been down with Ross for a long time, too.
Yeah, with the Maybach shit. So.
Yeah. But let's get into it. Y'all see the Dame and Shaq beat Dame. Y'all, if y'all don't know, the point guard from the Portland Trailblazers, all NBA team this year. He really did his thing. Portland Trailblazers point guard Damian Lillard. He a rapper. He go by what? Dame Dollar. Yeah, Dame Dollar. So he was on a Joe Button. That's what he was at. He was on Joe Button podcast, and they asked him like, "Yo, you the hottest rapper that ever played in the NBA?" They was like, "You know, Shaq went platinum back in the day." He's like, "Yeah, but Shaq more like a image. He not no real rapper. He just like, you know what I mean." And Shaq ain't going for that shit. No. Shaq dropped the diss track.
No, like, did you listen to it back and forth?
Yeah, I saw a couple jokes.
I was fucking dying. Shaq hang that shit up, cuz they killed them. This nigga, and I used it under one of my captions. He said, I've been on thin nights and I turned into Gretzky. I was like, oh.
But you gotta give it up for Shaq because Shaq actually engaging in it.
He tried.
What I heard was some people was like, "Come on, Shaq! Like you could at least had a production and put that shit on the beat." Like Shaq doing the triple play. He did the beat, the production and all that shit. Like you ain't bring no engineering to do this shit for you. Like all this fucking money you got. But Shaq was dropping facts on him though. He's like, I'm on 5 different commercials all day and shit like that. But I'm gonna read you a couple lines. This one of the lines Shaq said. It said, "Take your time to respond. There's no hurry. You'll never be Westbrook. You'll never be Curry. What's in your wallet? American Express or Visa? Talking like you're Brian and you ain't even Trevor Ariza." So this one, that was Shaq. Here go one of Dame lines. It was all the money in the world, but traded you for Penny. Talking about when he got traded. He's like, I'm a Tesla, no longer need diesel gas. Kinda like the Cavs, ain't really need diesel ass. ain't even Miami won that. Or ain't even Miami won it on the strength of Flash. Talk about Dwayne Wade.
I liked it. I really liked Dame.
He hit all facts, bro.
Dame was like modern day, but Shaq held his own. Like
no.
Shaq held his own. He a 90s rapper. Like he sold. Come on.
Shaq, go get your life alert and go sit the fuck down, guys. Go sit the
I'm just surprised
I was so mad he talked for like a minute after the song was over.
But Dame gonna have to quit. Because Shaq not gonna fucking quit. Shaq ain't got shit else to do.
Yeah.
Got nothing to do.
I thought he was gonna say something about the what's that fucking insurance joint?
The General. That nigga got the General, Papa John. He got some other shit. Shaq got like 6 commercials. Shaq getting fucking money, man.
Yeah, you can't.
Come
in, Shaq.
You want to drive? Go with the General. Shaq, ain't nobody going to the fucking General, dog.
Nobody.
Yo, you ever remember the commercial? That shit was. This is not my joke, but
he got the icy hot commercial too.
Yeah. I'm talking about he's in that Buick Luzerne and shit.
That little ass car. Yeah.
Shaq, you 7'2", bro. How's you in the fucking sedan? Like, is even room for me? The whole fucking seat was on the back seat, bro.
Was it him and Brian John, right? Was Brian in one of them joints too?
Yeah, Brian was in one of them too, yeah.
I forgot all about that shit. Oh, man.
I'm riding with Shaq always to the bank. They ain't my man on the court, but he said it true, man. He said, you ain't no LeBron. You ain't no Curry, nigga.
Who said he was trying to be like that? Who said it?
No, he was just stating facts. Like,
but he didn't say he trying to be. You trying to be something that you not no more.
He a rapper. He a platinum recording artist. It's some of your nigga Tory Lanez don't even got a platinum record.
Man, I slapped the shit
He
out
don't.
of him now.
He ain't got no platinum album.
November 1st, he about to get one.
He just dropped a new video with that bitch with that long ass back in there. I was like, the fuck, these bitches is ass in this video. He dropped a new song with Quavo and Tyga, I think. It's not that bounce that ass joint, but the video trash, bro. I'm like, these bitches ass is long as shit. I was like, damn, I think I got shit to do. It's long as shit. There's a bunch of long asses in the video. I'm like, how long is this fucking video? But congratulations to black men, you know what I mean? Another rule just changed for us.
What the fuck is y'all
IG changed the it was one of my grinders. Remember I talked about it on grinders?
On some real shit. I didn't even notice that it happened because I don't check that. So I don't
Some
know
people
who
do.
checks that.
Some people
Chicks
do.
with men.
Yeah.
Yes, they fucking do. The activity. It's called the activity.
Because your niggas looking at me. Like, what the fuck?
I could do what I want.
I'm talking about you.
I can do what I want. I can do what I want.
You should have put that shit on.
Do what I want. Fucking Uzi.
But I'm just saying, like, if you going through the other side and you see your nigga then like big breast XXX and shit like that.
It don't matter.
Now
it don't matter.
All the black kings can run wild now and then, like who you want to like.
No, why
You don't gotta just
anybody
screenshot it. You don't gotta just screenshot it, send it to your homies in the group chat. Like that shit.
Like that shit. Leave a comment if you want, you know what I mean?
Drop them hard eyes. Drop that drooling mouth. That drooling mouth hit different.
You know what niggas do to be.
Mouth with a surprise.
You know what them niggas do to be slim. they'll send your picture to your DM and give you the comment there. I'm like, come on, dog, don't do that. Like,
yeah, that's niggas. That was
like,
niggas famous
I
for
say if you're not supposed to do it, then don't send it
That
to
was
me.
the way back in the day, but not anymore.
It changed now. We ain't gotta do that shit.
Now we
Oh,
can do
God.
what we want. Now
Now I do what I want.
yeah, I do what I want.
Fuck IG.
Yeah, but I mean, for the most part, man, I don't worry about that shit. Like if you in a relationship anyway, nigga, just look and keep it moving. You ain't supposed to
Good
leave no
answer.
comments and like this
Good
shit
answer.
anyway.
Good answer.
Yeah, I mean,
Fact.
but now, nigga, do what the fuck you want, nigga.
Well, that's how. What's the name of them? Got a lot of they content too, like the Shade Room and shit like that. A lot of them sites where they be like, oh, Chris Brown started following Rihanna. You get that shit from that activity bar. If it wasn't for that, you wouldn't know who do shit like that or such and such comment on that. You get all that because you follow all the people, so it tell you what they do.
Right.
Good answer.
And that's how some niggas get their followers up too. Like they'll look over and
I ain't
see
gonna
that.
hold you. I used to see a bunch of damn nigga. How many pictures you gonna like this shit?
Yeah, like a
I never
nigga.
looked over there.
A nigga will go like you'll see one of your homies, he like 7 pictures and you'll click all the pictures you like on it, be different people profiles. You be like, oh shit, I'm gonna follow her too. Or
Right,
like that.
right.
Yeah.
I used to be like, damn, this nigga thirsty as shit.
Yo, nothing bothered me when a nigga send me a friend request. I'm like, what the fuck you want, nigga? Like, what you bothering me for? Like, a random nigga that you don't know, like, what the fuck is you want? Like,
Yeah, I hate that shit. Bro.
Fucking bothered.
who that? Who that?
So I asked motherfuckers, yo, you know who this is, bro? Y'all see y'all friends or whatever.
Yeah, you know this
I
nigga.
don't know that nigga.
I've done that a couple times. I hate that shit. Like, if I don't
I asked somebody, I clicked on somebody's page. I think I saw that story last week. Fuck it. When I was talking about the guy, you clicked on his page and he always following everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was last week. My fault. I fucked up, y'all.
I know one of my fucking coworkers that do that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, the
it's
fuck you
fucking-
follow
I'm like-
every fucking body.
I ain't gonna hold you.
They
If
screenshot shit like, you know this guy?
if I catch one of my homies thirst trap and that's doing some dude,
Yeah, that's what we do
I
shit,
screenshot it and
yeah.
see
and
that.
then look at you.
Yeah,
Yo, I can look at a picture, right? Me and H can look at a picture before we even get down to the bottom where it say who liked it. I'm like, I know Trey like this shit.
I know a nigga like it.
Y'all say his name every episode.
left a comment.
Or like we see one of each other liking somebody else shit, like, yo, slow down, dog. You drawing.
That shit wasn't even up for 3 minutes yet.
Yeah.
Let that shit air out for a
Yeah,
second.
like, damn, dog, how many pictures you gonna like and shit like that? Like, that's how we fuck with each other.
We so in tune with each other. We'll screenshot the same shit. And send it to the
Yeah,
group
so this,
chat.
yeah, we'll
Like,
send
dog,
some
you see
shit.
this
Like,
dumb shit? Dog, I was about to see the same shit. It's that crazy. Yeah.
yo, the once they start letting you know that you screenshot shit, I don't even want to be on Instagram no fucking more. Like, because all I do is screenshot
Well, if
people dumb
you
shit.
send somebody a video, they tell you if they replayed it.
Yeah, but that's different. Like, I'm talking
Hold
about
on, they should
like.
tell you if you recorded
Yeah.
somebody's video?
No, if
Yeah,
somebody
if you
record
replayed it.
when you send somebody a video, you can let them only it hit like play
yeah, you
once,
can let 'em hit
replay.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Or, yeah, it'll tell you.
But that Snapchat shit, you can't
Yeah, that's
screenshot it
Snapchat.
and none of that shit. Yeah,
That Snapchat shit.
you should be like, nigga, let me see your phone real fast.
Start telling, yo, why the fuck you screenshot? We don't do that shit over here. Say that shit for Instagram. Well,
right.
But yeah, I'm in the same boat, bro. They
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, I mean, you get ready to screenshot, this shit got to go. Y'all see the iPhone updated and shit? Oh, I know you ain't. Android.
She wouldn't even know what you talking about.
yeah, next fucking topic then. The fuck?
Anyway, bro, yeah, that shit was live, bro.
No, but I
I
do
like my Android. Fuck both of y'all.
No, I wanted to tell you that too, yo. A lot of shit that they putting on the like now the iPhone is black. Android shit been black like that,
Yeah.
and then it's like now you got the swipe keyboard. Android been had that shit
Yeah.
like. People, yo, if you want to look at example, that people just do shit because of Wave, that's the perfect example of an iPhone.
Yeah.
The iPhone is simply because everybody else got that shit. That's the only reason you
I ain't
fucking
gonna
have
hold
it.
you. I had
Yeah.
Boost Mobile, bro, until y'all had your iPhone.
Yeah, that's the only reason why you got that
come over.
shit.
They was like, yo, bro, you gotta enjoy the group chat with us. I'm like, man,
I had
fuck
a Mod Touch and I was like, man, I like this shit better. And it
Yo,
wasn't
remember
like
Sidekick?
the music free and all that shit. It was like, yo, this shit was way better.
said sidekick.
Sidekicks, yeah. That's when you had different phones out. Now it's only
Yeah,
fucking
I
two
know.
phones. You gotta get a fucking
A Galaxy.
a
bro.
Galaxy or an iPhone.
Yeah.
Like you ain't got
That's
shit
it.
else to get.
That fucking sidekick was my shit. Kick the fucking screen out. You just be going for
Yeah.
it, like.
Then they had the
Like-
one that instead of flipping it up, the shit just slid up.
Yeah,
Like,
I had that shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
I think they come out with that shit like an iPhone type of that shit.
And then you had trios. You had different type of phones you could fucking buy. Like
I used to love that fucking phone.
Now it's like it's 2 phones. That's it.
I was like, where you at? I was the next
I had that. Yo,
I used to hate a nigga be on a bus just playing all his fucking ringtones. I'd be like, yo, shut the fuck up, man.
I
was the next tell motherfucker.
Back then they didn't want me. Now I hold all of it.
I had niggas that play their music on the phone anyway. I don't like.
Some of the
some fucking headphones, dog.
Snake when Nokia was out.
Shit.
That was the hottest shit out.
I had a Nokia when I was 16 years old. I thought it was the fucking joint.
Man, I had a long joint. The fucking look like the remote. That was my first cell phone when I was like 11 and shit. You got Snake on there? That's all you need. I got Snake on there.
This shit had to be
you got Snake on there?
Niggas just wait at the 9.
Remember after 9. I got my phone taken because I wasn't waiting until after 9. I said, what the
then
fuck
it was
is
after
wrong
7.
with this
Remember they moved it to after 7?
But you had to have a certain phone.
Yeah.
It was like after 7, y'all.
They had the razors, then it was the slithers. Remember they had that?
I don't remember the slithers.
It didn't flip. It
Oh,
was just
okay,
like that.
Yeah. I had the razors. I had the pink joint.
I really don't remember the slither.
It was a joint. It was like a slither. Yeah, it was thin like the razor, but it didn't flip.
Oh,
it was the bar. I had the pink razor.
Silver phones was all that. Like before, it was like it was black phones. Then it was a trend of like everybody was buying silver phones.
Yeah. That used to be the shit. I was hyped when I got my first.
How big your phone is?
Yeah. You got that big ass.
No, remember that phone came out from AT&T? It fit in the palm of your hand.
Yeah,
I had that shit. I was hyped to get that
some shit.
And the gear phone that was like a jam and shit like that.
That's some shit. We went from big phones back to small phone. Now
you about to have a door for iPhone 12. Right.
And then you used to pay for minutes. Now they give you that fuck. You can talk as much as you want now. Before it was like a big thing for minutes. Then it was a big thing about text. Now it's just data. Like fuck all that shit. Now it's data. You can have all that shit for free. That's like when you call a cable company about your phone. I don't want the phone. That shit free anyway. They charge you for that shit. Just the data.
That shit. You got to plug somewhere. Just take it.
Yo, that's crazy. But the other news you see, JT came home.
Yeah, she first day
City
out.
Girls, City Girl. The other one, JT, the real scammer, not all you fake bitches. She a real scammer.
That's what she went to jail for.
Yeah, she went to stuff for scamming on a rich nigga.
So this is my thing with her whole situation. Now that the other one is pregnant and shit like that, do you expect her to go out and do songs and shit like that, like features and all?
I don't think they're gonna throw her right into it like that, into the mix. But eventually, she gonna start carrying the weight.
I just think she just gonna do that on her own.
Yeah, but they got that camp that they in. They signed to that Quality Control. They got a good camp. They got the Migos, Lil Baby, Lil Yachty. They got them. They got a lot of fucking like popping artists. Yeah, so they really know how to manage people. And I saw something. They was at the cause Diddy doing a summit like where they talk about like growth in music and all that shit is the Revolt Summit, and he had the boy Q on there. He was talking about we get in with these artists before they are who they are,
right? And
they jump in. And I saw something else where they said, Young Thug, he brung out the baby. No, not the baby. He brung out Lil Baby and Gunna. He like really put them on. And he was in an interview. He said he had to pay Lil Baby to lead the streets, really takes rap serious. He said I gave him money to stop hustling and get out the streets and take the music serious.
Well, that's what Diddy tried to do to Biggie.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, it worked.
Sometimes they got to see that money up front for them to be like, all right, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
So that ain't, that ain't nothing new.
But it's deep. I mean, you gotta to go back to it. You gotta applaud Young Miami for really holding this shit down. She did songs with features and all that shit. Like how you got Cardi B on the song and then don't even got your own, sidekick on the song.
Too. So how that work, right? Do she only get paid for that shit?
No, they both get paid.
Because
it's under City Girl. All them tracks is under City Girls. None of them just a Young Miami track.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like
I'm like, listen, man, you working right now. We're gonna
except for like little features she did. That's under Young Miami. That's hers.
Yeah, like she might do a feature. No, but a lot of that shit.
She did a feature. She did a feature with that
But they say City Girls though. They don't never say Young Miami.
No, it did say Young Miami.
Just Young Miami.
Yeah,
like that.
She was on that song with Juvenile.
Oh yeah,
I forgot.
And that French Montana shit.
Do what you want.
That I wiggle it, that shit too.
Yeah, that's like her name.
But you gotta.
But I don't know how contracts is.
She gonna have to hold down the weight eventually, but you gotta ease somebody in that shit. You talking about somebody coming from jail to being on the stage with fucking
Oh,
100,000 or 1,000 people in the crowd and shit like that.
Breakdown. Forget how
Yeah.
Just sing your line, the one that Lil Yachty wrote you.
Yeah, let Lil Yachty perform that shit until everything get go right. Fucking on a rich nigga. That was Yachty shit anyway.
Yeah.
Right. She probably forget that shit and everything on stage and all, bro.
Right. And more news, you had Drake Pop came out. Dennis Graham. He was on a podcast interview with my nigga Dennis Graham. Denny Graham.
I don't know what's up. I feel sad for Drake.
He came out. He was on Nick Cannon podcast.
Nick's starting up a lot of shit, man.
Yo, this podcast shit really the wave. T.I. got one now too.
Yeah,
called,
a lot of people. Yeah.
Called fucking what the fuck is this shit called? Extraditionally or some shit like that. Yeah. One of them big ass words and shit. But to get back to it, Dennis Graham was on the joint and Nick Cannon was asking him about his relationship with his dad and shit like that. And he asked him, did you and your son have a strained relationship due to all the lyrics that Drake had about his dad, like not being there and shit like that? And he said all that shit is just that shit ain't true. That shit is just to sell records and shit like that. Yeah.
He asked him like, why you make all these songs about me? He's like, it's just to sell records. And
yeah, that's what he said. His son told him. But then Drake came out on his Instagram story. I saw it the next day. He was like, to wake up and hear that the man, he get all dramatic.
Emotional.
Yeah, the man you love is telling lies just to say anything, just for attention and all that. It's really sad and stuff like that. But do you think it's cap though? You think his pop wasn't around like that? Because he mentioned a lot that his family originally from Memphis. His mom and is from Toronto, Canada. Yeah. So his mom and his mom's side of the family is from Toronto, Canada, but Dennis Graham family is originally from Memphis and shit like that.
Well, it depends how they met or some shit like that. Yeah. It was one of those wham and bam
I don't
type
see it. Like,
they probably just met on some humbug shit. They had a relationship, wound up having a kid, and he lived down there. But I think she wasn't moving down there.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
I ain't saying he shouldn't be there for your son, but still, like, it probably was one of them type relationships. Like,
we still don't know what Drake's son looked like.
Yeah,
first birthday.
He had a birthday party. Yeah,
Adonis.
It's somebody fucking around, grow up and say the same shit about you, nigga.
Yeah, that is true.
But you can't get mad at that. It's just son for expressing how he felt.
I was talking to somebody else. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I think nobody want to be who they are out loud. Like when somebody asks you, like, "Yo, you really that bad of a dad?" Does he make you seem? No, I ain't that bad. Like
I was there every birthday.
Yeah. Nobody want to be that. But at the same, I don't know. I was talking to somebody. Go ahead.
And then you gotta look at it too. Drake had that little lifestyle. He was always in like the public image, I guess. I mean, as far as just his acting career,
right?
His pop his mom probably ain't let his pop be around him because of that shit.
Right,
you know
right,
I mean?
right.
It just kept him away from all that.
His dad had his own fame at one point. He was like a backup. I think he was a drummer or some type of musician for Stevie Wonder or some shit like that.
All right.
So he had. That's how he met his mom.
All right.
That's why he got that stage.
That's why he got that stage.
Stevie Day, all them niggas. Stevie Day, all them niggas. If you want to be a part of my crew, you gotta stash like mine.
You ain't had to get it though, cause he
ain't cut his shit off yet.
He couldn't see it. He might tell his bodyguard, Bimbo, tell me if you got a mustache.
You ain't had to get it. Fucking hurt.
Yeah, you ain't really had to get that shit. Stevie wouldn't know. Yo, they got like pages and shit of people who like trying to accuse Stevie that he can really see and shit like that.
Oh God.
Yeah, they say like little tendencies and shit he do. Like you could tell that he could see and shit like that.
Come on, bro. He going fake for this long?
I don't fucking know.
I see the picture where they had Stevie with a bike in his head and the fucking bike was pointed down.
They got him like doing a charity event, shooting a basketball, and then it go up, it don't go in, and they like, yay! I was like, that's corny. Like,
they had him at who was the lady? Who was the lady who died and what's the name sings at the funeral? Ariana Grande. Was it Aretha Franklin?
Yeah.
And they say he was in the back chucking that ass out with Bill Clinton and shit. And then Clinton was in the back chucking that ass out.
Clinton was. You know, that's his type.
Yeah.
I was say, I thought you were going to say they had him throwing a ball at a baseball game.
No, real shit. They be having him do stuff, and like he made it, like, yeah! Like, come on, bro. That's fucking corny.
You think he asked them to get dreads and shit? Like, how that went? Like,
I I don't know.
It probably always been like that before.
No, don't give me no haircut. Them fucking clip is too loud. I don't know what that is around me.
Remember Ray Charles? You ever seen the Ray Charles movie?
No, I never seen that though. I never seen that shit.
Check out if the girl was beautiful. Now he'll grab their wrists and shit. If it was too fat, he's like,
yeah, it would.
Like he'll shake his head.
No.
That's some shit.
This one.
I can't put my index finger, my thumb can't touch. Now get the fuck out of here.
They call me Jingling.
Yeah.
What the fuck you said, Jingling?
That's Bernie Mac on Life.
Right.
They killed Bernie Mac shorty. Remember he ran out in the fucking field?
Yeah. You ain't see Life?
That was Life. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But how we go from Ray Charles?
Because that nigga looked like he was blind in there too.
Isaac Pappy.
Yeah.
Isaac Pappy.
He said I killed both of their asses.
Isaac Pappy.
Life was one of the funniest movies out, bro.
Yes, bro. He said your hand is soft.
They said that was a bad movie though. A lot of people said for you to have that's the only movie Martin and Eddie Murphy made. You think it would have been like?
You think it would have been
funnier than that? That's what they thought.
What? That was hilarious.
I think it's more loved in the black community than like world renowned. Like,
and you know that Eyes the Pappy part was a blooper. They just kept it.
Well,
it was a blooper, yep. Because it was only he wasn't supposed to say nothing. Bernie Mac. He wasn't saying nothing.
When he put the baby up to that ugliness, he's like,
I hope not.
He's like, oh shit.
Soon as she put him next to the right one, she was like, "Give me back my baby." Yeah. Can't get right with the dad. He was popping that shit.
Oh man. But to go full circle, to go back to, you think Drake like really like, I was talking to somebody about this shit. They was like, yo, like when you talk about people who had like bad relationships with their parents growing up and shit, like it's like fuck, like how long can you supposed to hold on to that? Like at some point, do you supposed to just accept your parent for who they are at that age? No. I think so. I'm not mad. I'm not still mad at my fucking. You learn how to deal with it.
No, okay. Now I'm not still. My biological father had actually passed away. I didn't get to fully meet him, but I wasn't still mad. I just wanted him to meet his granddaughter.
That's what I'm saying. At some point, you want to have a relationship
like
with
my
the
mother,
grandkids.
I still hold on to a lot, but I learned to deal with it a little bit better.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like
I can say yes and I can say no. I don't hold on to a lot of it, but I still do hold on to a lot of stuff that happened.
I'm not holding a grudge on my pop because he ain't take me to the park when I was a kid at 29 years old. Like that shit over.
You can hold a grudge to the fact that he missed out on a lot of time.
Yeah, but
can you do that?
But like, where do we go from here?
Right.
If he's trying to make it better, then okay. But if he's still set in his ways, like that was then. Get over it. Let's do this. Hold on. Like you gotta address that.
Yeah, but if somebody's still present in your life and they trying to be a good grandparent and all that, like who am I to hold something over your head over something shit you did?
Oh yeah, the grandkids don't have nothing to do with it. Like me and my mom don't get it. Like we're not the best of friends, but we get along. We all right. I love her. She loves me. But she the best of friends with my daughter.
Right.
I'm never gonna be that daughter to be like, oh no, fuck her. Like
at some point you gotta not only accept, but you gotta take what you got. Like I hear somebody be like, yo, my dad wasn't around when I was a kid. You fucking grown now. I hope that's not your excuse for why you turned out to the person you is, because at the while you gotta be accountable for yourself.
Yeah, you do. You're right.
Like especially if what somebody did wasn't like detrimental to you. Like I understand some people have places where like people hindered them. Like they kids had them, they parents had them doing drugs and shit like that. I understand that, but if nothing hurt, at some point you gotta be, oh my dad, I can't fight now because my dad never taught me how to fight. Well, nigga, you be the fucking fight there, like the fuck, like Don't get mad at me because I can't shoot. My dad never taught me, nigga. You 30, like get the fuck over it, like. At some point, you got to get over some of that shit and just like accept it for what it is.
And then you got to look at it like maybe his father ain't never teach him how to be that type of person.
You start asking those questions. You start looking for those reasons when you get older.
Somebody else told me, even learning the dynamics of your mother and father relationship, like you don't understand it till you old.
Yep.
And then even when you older, they don't really tell you. But like a lot of people think that everybody got the fucking perfect, oh my mom, my dad was together and they lived in a house together and they made me on a special night. No, your mom met this motherfucker at the bar and y'all fucked and had a baby. And he probably had a whole nother family.
Yeah.
Nobody want to hear that.
Same shit now. Like,
yeah, same shit right now, but nobody want to hear that. But that's probably one of the reasons why your fucking dad wasn't around.
And some of the times they was probably in the same house and they love each other or nothing, but he just didn't see each other.
It was on something, like you said, y'all, they fucked. It was a one night stand.
Yeah.
Now you're around and your mom wasn't trying to get rid of it.
Right.
You probably was, and bam.
Your mom mad that I don't want to be with her, so she give me a hard time, so I rolled out.
Could you imagine somebody really having to talk with their kid and shit?
Yeah, I don't even when I hear some of the stories, like not from my parents, like I'll be hearing, I'm like, Mom, you was like 14, my pop was like fucking 18 and shit. Like, what the fuck y'all was doing? What you was doing in the streets and then like shit like that, like you push shit together, you be like, what the fuck? Like shit don't make sense.
Yeah, there was a lot of that going around. There was a lot of that R. Kelly shit going around.
Yeah. Or you start adding ages of your siblings and shit like that. Yeah.
Now normal back then, bro.
You start adding the ages of your siblings and shit like, wow, what the fuck? I thought you was with my mom around that time. You got kids somewhere else and shit like that.
Then your parents try to preach that shit to you. Don't fall for anybody.
Right.
Well, look what you did.
Right. The fuck what you fell for?
Right. You man, I got tendencies like this motherfucker.
Don't end up like me. Like,
but I think people don't. I think a lot of people be like, you holding like. If it didn't hinder you from being a person you is at a certain point, like if you 18, 19 and you still guilt tripping your parents, or now, if you 25 and you still guilt,
I think at 18, 19
you can still. But if you 25 and you I can't find a good job because my dad he never taught me how to do a resume. What the fuck? Learn.
Not stuff like that. But if you live life a certain way, or
you can't put that blame on them.
Little stuff that you might not even notice, and it comes from your childhood. Like, okay, say you didn't have a father figure, right? And you deal with certain men. Sometimes you get of age, and then you realize that, oh shit, this is probably because I didn't have, that growing up. Right. I'm chasing a void or something like that. So that's how it happens, and you notice too late. But so you guilt trip them.
In that time, though, I mean, as you get older, you still do have father figures. That you probably
encounter people that you can learn from. Like, not everybody got to be a fucking dad that teach you something.
Like, I'm being honest, like, my pop, he wasn't into sports or none of that shit. But I had a coach every fucking day. He taught us to play basketball and shit like that. I looked up to him like, yo, that's a father figure that I learned how to play the sport.
In that aspect, right.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Vice versa. I got an uncle, motherfucking dress his ass off and shit like that. Matter of fact, even going to hats. I remember I used to go in this room. Nigga had 20 fucking hats. That's why I wear hats now and shit. Yeah. Probably would have kept my hair and shit. But no, real rap though, like, I mean, you encounter certain people in your life.
And you're supposed to learn from them.
Yeah, you learn from that. Like, you can't tell me you went out in life and like, I wasn't like nobody. I couldn't be like nobody. I mean, and then a lot of times, like you said, you gotta take accountability of that shit yourself. Like, right. You seen that nigga doing whatever. If that's who you want to be, right? That's who you gonna wind up.
Or you hanging your failures on. Well, my dad wasn't shit, so it was destined for me. No, you chose not to be shit at a certain while. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at a certain while, it's not nobody else's fault. Like,
if my mom and dad wasn't around,
like, at the certain while, you can't keep reflecting people's failures on yours. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody dealt the hand that you dealt with. Like, granted, you ain't got as many spades as somebody else, but that don't mean you can't win a hand or two.
Right. Going back to that Drake shit, you need to get over it, man.
Yeah.
I believe it's pop, bro.
Yeah, you believe
He probably doing a lot for his dad. And
he probably did do a lot. He did do a lot. He probably expected his dad to keep it quiet.
No, I'm with
He probably expected his dad
like you said, though, nobody want to be who they are out loud. Right. Like, the fuck. When Nick Cannon called him on it, like, yo, is that shit really true? He probably like, no, that shit ain't true, nah.
You should have been, you should have been.
For one, that should have been something
it got him on to talk. Like, that's still hindering him.
And I think that might have bothered him the most. If you ever felt like that some of the shit that I say is not that bad, then maybe that's a conversation we have. Don't take your platform or on here to say something and shit like that.
That should have been a combo. Like, yo, Nick, don't ask me these questions and shit like that. But he probably was cool with it.
But everybody lie and rap though. I remember talking to my godmom and she be like, Trig was talking about he ain't no lights off and shit like that. She be like, Troy, why you talking like, why you rapping like that? Talking about his lights off and shit like that. Our lights never been off. Right. I be like, that's just for the rap. That's just for the rap. It's like, yo, man, nights ain't had nothing to eat and shit.
My pot to cook.
But some shit, like I heard some rappers say some shit that you can't make up. Like, if you ever listen to core shit, he talking about picking roaches out of cereal and shit like that. Like, you can't make that shit out.
Yeah, you can't make that shit up. God damn.
He talking talking about smelling like syrup, ain't motherfucking bitch because he smell like syrup because he had pissy draws. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Syrup.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be too deep.
Yeah, like nigga, that you telling all your
Like
business.
real syrup?
I'm fucking know.
Like, what the fuck piss and syrup got to do with each other, bro?
I can't relate to that shit, nigga.
Pick a roast. I won't eat.
Did you
Pick
still
a
eat
roast
that
without a
shit?
fucking syrup. I'm not eating.
Facts.
The little black dot I see, it's over. Like, no, fuck that. I'm not eating.
In other news, at the DMX did that Vogue shoot and everybody was so proud of him and all that. Well, I can't be saying he took a step back, but step one is being able to acknowledge and put yourself in rehab, and he checked himself into rehab. I guess he wasn't doing too well. So, you know, the best to act, you know what I mean? Hopefully he can get back on the right page. He just signed a deal with Def Jam.
You did?
Yeah, again, yeah.
With
so.
Swift?
Come on, bro.
No, he did though.
I
So
don't feel like he got no more left.
although
I don't feel like he got no more left. I feel like he could just go ahead and be with his family.
Just keep touring, man.
damn, what was wrong with?
Tour that hell is hot shit out.
Yeah, that's all. That's what they really do. They go overseas and tour. When you could tour all that shit overseas and you could sell those good records. But another thing we was talking about on the what was that on the podcast page?
Yeah.
It was woman 1 or woman 2.
Oh, okay. The survey we did. I felt like that was good. But everybody, all right. So this is the survey. So the question was, there's a man, he's romantically involved with 2 women. Woman 1, he tells her, I love you, there's no one else. Woman 2, he says, I love you, but there's someone else. Which one does he love the most? So let's start with you, H. Which one do he love the most?
So women 2 is side chick basically.
Yeah. Which one do he love the most? The one he told the lie to or the one he told the truth?
I don't think he loved neither one of them.
Thank you. You.
I think he loved 1 first because you lie to the people that you love. You don't lie to the people you. I think you don't lie to people. If you tell somebody blatantly the truth and you hurting them like, yo, I'm fucking you, but you not the one. Then that means you don't give a fuck.
The one. He said there's
it's
somebody else. Like, you know.
Now, what did that girl really feel something for him? He just told her. Evidently, he don't give a fuck about her.
Real. I understand like different parts of this. Like, I understand what you're saying about saying you.
If you actually just strictly ask me who do you think he loved out of the 2, I think he loved the one that he lied to.
I think he loves neither.
Why? Because he got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Because he's cheating. You could be cheating and love somebody. I mean, love 2 people.
Niggas, listen,
can.
I really don't think
You
he loves
can.
neither. But once you break it down,
Who
if I
he's in
had
love
to
with?
pick, if I had to pick, it'd be woman 2 because he was upfront. Like,
So he loved
you
her
got a
because he told her the
choice.
truth?
You got a choice to leave or to stay. I gave you that choice. I didn't give woman 1 a choice because I lied to her.
Or it's because he really loved her. That's why he lied to
No,
her.
fuck no. That's not love.
He was
You won't
scared to
lie.
lose her.
No, fuck that.
He got
He
a
was.
point.
He was
He
scared
got
to
a
lose
point.
one. That's why he didn't tell her that.
Saying.
You got a
I hear
point
what you're
there.
saying.
But I'm not saying I'm saying
you was able to give me the option to stay or not. So you care about my
That
feelings.
don't mean they love him.
So you think a person?
I said if I had to pick one.
You think just
Oh,
because a person tell you the truth, they
love
love
you?
you?
He just want to see you rocking or not.
But you gave me a choice.
That don't mean I love you though.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
you got side chick vibes.
No, I'm just saying you gave me a choice, guys.
But cuz,
You gave me
Why you
a
think?
choice.
All right, so if you take yourself out,
So you mean to tell me he loved woman 1 first because he lied to her straight out? It's no one else. So that means I go out in the street, I don't know this other bitch because you done told her the truth. I don't know this other bitch. I get knocked up all upside my head because I don't know shit.
Whoa, what are you
Like,
doing?
you know, but I'm saying though, you know, they go that bitch right there. That's the one he said he was with. But you're not
say that
thinking
was
about.
her. He just said
I'm just
someone
saying.
else.
no, but you looking at it that
But
way. If you look at it this way,
you should cover all parts of me. If
was-
you care about me, look. You don't know which way I'm moving. You don't know if the bitch know if she did research or not.
Sport make a valid
who was he
point.
scared?
I hear what you're
Who
saying,
was he
but you're a
scared
nigga at the
to?
end of the
Who
day.
was he scared to lose?
You make a
1 or
valid
2?
point.
The woman that he didn't tell he was somebody else, or the woman that he told it was somebody else, and that she had to deal with it.
One. I give you that.
So
But that
who
don't
did he
mean-
love more?
So,
Like
yeah.
I
think
he
he
gave
do
her.
love
he-
one.
If you had
gave
to,
the truth to.
if you had to tell somebody something and you knew it was a chance that you would lose them, if you don't tell them, it's because you really love them, not because because you.
That's y'all.
I could love
That's
somebody,
y'all.
but I ain't gonna tell her
I care
how
about you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Simple.
Truth hurts.
Fuck it. But I care about you. I love you. I'm gonna tell you the truth, whether it hurts or not, because you're old that. You're old that.
But I'm gonna tell you about people. People only want to hear. They only tell you be honest to you after they found out you lied to them. They don't want you to be honest until they found out you lied to them.
They gonna eat this up tomorrow.
I just feel that way. Like, I understand. I'm not even looking at it in my perspective. I'm in a relationship, but just to look at it, if you ask me what person he care about the most, if you
break it down,
the person he took more for granted is the person that he told that, you know what, I'm not being faithful to you. Either live with it or leave. That's what he told her.
Right. He feel like he could wind up losing her because she don't.
I love you, but I love somebody else too.
He really don't love neither. You lied to the first one. You didn't care about the second one. So really, you don't love neither. That's facts. But if I had to pick one, I feel like
he probably do love her, but he's in love with the one.
Everything come out in the dark, baby. So one gonna find out anyway. Then what?
Ain't that on the movie or something? He said, I tell you the truth because I love you.
Yeah, that was Baby Boy. And she slapped you first before she slapped the shit out of me. She got that Jody head.
But
they was talking about that. I don't want no Jody head.
They was like, everybody want Jody head, but they don't want to get smacked.
I don't want that Jody head.
I saw somebody put that Fab in what's the name up? I was like, everybody want that Fab in Emily Love, but they don't want to lose a tooth.
Emily caked the fuck up.
She think it's a motherfucker.
I don't know what's up with
like
Fab.
A horse. Like a fucking horse.
That's crazy.
Kentucky Derby horse.
Fab is being greedy now.
No, he ain't.
I mean, you gotta look at his
it
level.
It took long enough to claim her, though. He like all in the
man, when she was on Love and Hip Hop, I knew she was the one. I'm like, yo, she bad. I don't know what the fuck. Maybe she crazy though too. So you know, a lot of these pretty girls. She
ain't that crazy.
It's hard. It's you gotta understand.
That's why she crazy. Nigga punch you all of your shit, baby. You get some false.
We don't know how true that is.
Man, her pop would say, "I'm gonna fucking kill you, man." Come on now, she crazy.
And she over there like
that nigga punch you in your shit.
She over there like this.
She just start falling out like chiclets.
Crowns cost $2,000.
He brought a new set of teeth.
Real rad.
Well, we was talking about this last week, and I kind of cut Priest off and told her we was going to say
what.
Are you an introvert person or an extrovert person? Well, the definition, if you don't know, for the listeners that don't know, an introvert person is somebody who spends their time alone and they do inner things, like they reflect before making decisions. They more self-aware, think before acting, learn through observing, and more social with people they know. And versus like an extrovert person, people who recharge by socializing, make decisions quickly, speak more, outgoing, easily distracted, action orientated. Excellent communicator. Look at her just bobbing her fucking head.
Oh, that's me right there. Yeah,
I know that's me.
Enjoys being the center of attention.
See, that's what me at.
That's where you at. I feel like I'm a mix. I feel like I'm somewhere in the fucking middle. Because when you name some of this shit, it fit my personality.
Oh, well, yeah. That I will give you that because I'm not all that extrovert shit.
I'm not
I recharge by being sociable. Like I recharge by being to myself. Like
I think I recharge.
I recharge by being sociable because I need out and like to talk to fucking people.
Right. I can't.
I recharge by myself. I can get a wine. I get a good night rest. I'm recharged.
I don't get a good laugh and like a good time and it don't even have to be like no club shit. I just need to be around people. Like even if it's just me being around my homies. Like I gotta change my surroundings sometimes. To hear people's stories and just to talk shit. Like. Yeah. I do believe I recharge from that versus spending time alone, like in a house.
I recharge by myself. Yeah, get things off my to-do list and everything like that. And then I am very sociable, but I don't recharge like that.
I think I'm a type of person that I think before I act, and I think I'm more self-aware.
I know I don't think before I act.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm off. That's fact.
Like that shit.
Huh?
And that center of attention shit, I ain't like that either. Yeah,
that's sometimes for me.
No,
that's sometimes for me.
That.
That's sometimes. It's not all the time because I am kind of rather shy.
And I'm one of the type of people that observe. Like no matter how outgoing I am, I'm really outgoing with the people that I deal with. If you don't know me, you wouldn't know. You would think I'm a shy person or I'm quiet.
No, I'm not that. you can tell like she goofy as shit. Like she really like okay.
You an extrovert. No, I don't think so though, because you sit in fucking crowds. I seen you in places where you don't know people, and you sit down and just watch them and shit like that.
I said like, that's probably like it's probably
you see that bitch? She hating on
me. I can feel vibes though.
Yeah, so you might be mixed too.
You might be mixed too.
Yeah, there's some characteristics in there.
But you know, and like we said, this episode 39, so we try to do live episodes every what's that whole number? Not even a whole number. Yeah, that's a whole number.
But even before we get into that, you know, it's this thing going around. It finally made the news today. It's the Fort Worth officer. He resigned his position. He had killed a 28-year-old at Tatiana Jefferson. She was in. So the neighbor, I heard a disturbance or whatever. They was she was playing the game with her nephew. It was unusual for them to have both doors open at 2 a.m, right? So the neighbor called the police and he was like, I don't see nobody in the house, but it's a loud commotion. You know, I'm just calling, you know, it might be something wrong.
Yeah, well,
and so the police officer came, got the body camera. They showed it on TV, got the body camera. She came to the window, flipped up the
joint ski,
the shade, and he shot her.
Damn.
He shot through the shade?
He shot it through the window. Yeah.
He resigned. He should be in fucking jail.
No, they gonna do they gonna do an outside investigation, but he resigned. He knew it was no way he was gonna keep that.
And what's the name too? What's the guy that killed the everybody that was involved with the killing of Junior out in New York? The guy who was killed in the store, the young man. Mm-hmm. They all got life sentences.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Hold on, I didn't even hear this. I mean, I heard about the story about the young lady, but I didn't know he shot her through the window.
He shot her through the window. Soon as she came to the window, they showed it on the news. It's on the news because he had his body camera. Soon as she flipped the blind up, he said, "Pow!" Just like that.
Damn.
You don't need to be an officer.
Right.
If you didn't even the door was open. You could have been like, "Hey, is there anybody in there?" She would have said something.
It's I think like I hate to go back to this like social media shit and all that, but like the ability to see so much shit that I think people draw back to, like, not to give him a built-in excuse and all that,
I get it.
but people be so scared of shit because they see so much shit. Like, it's so many shit that I see just following what's the name page, Glenn shit, where you watching his stories, like people with broken legs and people with shot off, or people coming in stores and shooting the whole fucking store up and shit like that. Like, that's some shit that back in the day you would never see. Like, you would never seen it.
Because the platform,
the platform now, you can see shit from all around the world. Like something that might have happened in Brazil on a fucking corner of a block, you able to see on your phone when you never was able to see that shit. So it makes people naturally have anxiety and naturally paranoid.
But for that reason, you
shouldn't take the job. But at the same time, this has nothing to do with him. There's a lot of people taking fucking jobs for the simple fact that it's a job. They don't even know if they can fucking do it. They just like, look, I need money.
Shit. Well, I knew when they had that firefighter job, I thought about it. I said, nah, I can't see.
Man, my job that I'm in now, I told myself, if you like the job I'm doing now, if you'd have asked me 5 years ago, I probably said, man, I don't want to do this shit for no living.
And that's the crazy thing. I wanted to be a cop.
Nothing about it.
I wanted to be a cop.
Like some of this shit, like you tell people,
one time too.
a lot of shit you be like, man, I don't.
That firefighter test is always open. Every time I think about it, you see yourself in the fire.
That's what people tell me though. They're like, would you willing to run it for a burning building? Then they tell you how much they make. I be like, man, it don't be that many fucking fires. I deal with that shit when I get there. I've been in some shit at my job that I didn't think I was gonna ever get into, but deal with that shit when you get there.
Fuck that.
But that's really what it takes to. And I post something on my personal page today about they was talking about the fucking wealth to employment ratio. Like the owner of fucking McDonald's, he makes 2010 to 1 how much a fucking, so what he makes in an hour, one of his employees had to work fucking like 21 months to get.
Damn.
And it never was like that. They said that's the biggest gap in the fucking world. They said back in the 50s, it was like 1 to 50. So every like $1 you had was like $50. They said and the way they tax fucking poor people, there's motherfuckers, we getting taxed more than billionaires.
Of course.
And it's just crazy, man. That's why y'all gotta vote for my nigga Bernie.
Bernie better chill out. He went to the hospital for chest pain.
You saw when he did the joint when he scared Trump, when he was like, boo.
Bernie let you smoke weed from right on the street.
They be hanging with that nigga Killer Mike. But to get back to it before we end, episode 40, we definitely going live. Make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube page. This is episode 39.
39.
We definitely coming live. We definitely give you an update on the times we doing it because it ain't a Monday morning thing. The audio will be up as soon as possible, but as far as like the videos, we definitely gonna give you the live video first on YouTube. So make sure y'all hit that subscribe button and hit the subscribe button on all your platforms. And if you ever want to talk some shit, hit the Anchor app, man. Send us a little voice message. We out.
Right. It's the gang.
It's us, 3 sus.
Fucking dummy.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.